global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. While we are in electionary period, we should not lose sight of the security situation in our environment. Right now, Enugu people are in deep mourning. They are in serious tears over what is going on. Don't forget that we are still in Nigeria and insecurity is biting deep. And they are calling out, the monarchs are calling out for help. What a very terrible story that is emanating from there. As a few days ago, few hours ago, just a few minutes ago, still Enugu is bleeding. In a moment, you're going to find out what it is that is causing so much tears. People are dying in their numbers, and the monarch seems very hopeless despite the level of security personnel attached to those communities. Well, let's find out exactly what is happening brewing in Enugu State. Well, according to the news, suspected Fulani herdsmen killed about 5 persons in Møûrñs community and sacked 14 farm settlements where over 3,000 residents were living. Some community leaders who spoke with correspondents on Wednesday said that members of the community were no longer going to farm, fearing that people may face famine next year as a result of the situation. Well, they alleged that since January 2022, 16 people have been killed by Fulani militia and that hundreds of houses with property worth millions of naira have been burnt and destroyed. Well, according to the community members, security agencies have completely abandoned them, noting that that's the security agents, only come after attacks to collect the bodies of the deceased persons. One of the community leaders, Chief Odo Aga, told respondents that 2 persons were killed on Monday and 3 were also brought down on Tuesday. So many others that I can't give the figure sustained several injuries. So many are still missing. He added, "What happened in my place is too much. These people are pure terrorists. Yesterday, soldiers and police officers went to Oria Market to carry the corpses of the people that were brought down. It was not up to 10 minutes that they left when these same guys started shooting sporadically for several hours. They came inside the community and later left. Everybody they saw was brought down. 3 corpses were found on the road. The police are going to carry them." On the soldiers that were deployed to the community, he said, "Soldiers are in town. They are no longer in the settlement, and when you call them, they will not go. They will not go." On Monday, the invaders were attacking and bringing down people. Security personnel, including soldiers, were called several times, but nobody came. Unfortunately, the chairman of the local government, Isi local government area, who incidentally is from Aha Amufu, has not been seen since he was elected 4 months ago. When you call him, he will say he's doing something. He's from Møûrñs community where people are massacred on a daily basis, he lamented. On the number of houses burnt, Ega said, in short, in Møûrñs old farm settlement, where more than 1,000 people were living, all the houses have been completely burnt down. No single soul is living there as we speak. Fulani people have taken over. They're demolishing the houses. When they burn houses, they will demolish them and level the place. The same thing is happening in Obodomba, in Ogbete, where Oria Market is located. They have burnt many houses there. Nobody's living there again and can't go to farms there. We have more than 14 farm settlements in Møûrñs, but no one is living there. The Fulani terrorists have taken over. Nobody's doing anything. And I think the reason the soldiers are in Aha Amofo is to protect them, because they, soldiers and police, don't come whenever they're attacking our people. When asked what the community security outfits are doing about the problem, he said our local security men are being brought down equally. On Monday, one of our local security guards was brought down and they took away his gun. Fear doesn't allow anybody to go there again. The people who are attacking our people are highly trained. I suspect they were imported there. Nobody from Iheamufu can go there now. The only thing police DPO is doing is to come and carry corpses after the attack. If you call him during the attack, he won't come. Yesterday and 2 days ago, when they were bringing down people, we called him, he didn't come. The only thing he did was to come and carry the corpses. Even when other I take that again. Even when the owners of the corpses were telling him that they didn't want to take the corpse to the mortuary and that he should give the corpse to them to bury, he refused. He carried it to the mortuary. Yesterday, when they were bringing out people, we called him and told him that they have also brought 2 people down and that he should intervene. He told us that he would not come, that he was going to where someone had been kidnapped. This morning he was going there to carry the corpses to the mortuary. He would make the family that are losing their loved ones to go to the mortuary to pay money and come to his office to pay before they can bury the corpses. Anytime you call, he will tell you that he will call the commissioner of police before anyone is buried. He always insists that unless the police commissioner authorizes for anyone to be buried, he will not release the corpse. You don't come to save lives, but when the person has been killed, even when the owners of the corpses are begging you to allow them to bury them, you will refuse and carry the corpses to the mortuary. I can tell you categorically that the Fulani militias are operating freely on a daily basis. If they see women, they will rape. There is a woman, seven of them even went into. It is not on a monthly basis, it's now a daily thing. Nobody can go to the farm even to harvest cassava. If they go there, that's what you see. If it's a man, they will just bring the person down. Neither soldiers nor police confront them. They have completely taken over this part of the state. Efforts to get the reaction of chairman of Isiuzo council area, Obiora Abiago, was unsuccessful as he didn't answer his calls when Sahara reporters called him. He also did not reply to a text sent to him to seek clarification and make inquiries at the time of filing this report. Meanwhile, the State Police Command has confirmed the recent attack. The command spokesman, Daniel Ndukwe, who confirmed the incident in a text message, said a manhunt had been lodged for the assailants whom he said were yet to be known. Ndukwe said police operatives responded to distress call alleging the murder of 2 male victims by yet to be identified gunmen. Some others said to be missing at Ogbede Mboji, Ihiamofo, on the 13th day of June 2022 at about 11:45 p.m. The operatives took the 2 lifeless bodies to the hospital where they were confirmed dead by the doctors and deposited in the mortuary for autopsy. Meanwhile, the manhunt for the assailants has commenced while there is no report of any burnt houses. Further development will be communicated, please, he said. This is coming from Sahara reporters, and this is really sad. While we are doing a lot of electioneering, a lot of campaigning and all that, please, let's be conscious of our security personnel, the security, environmental details on security. This is really sad. It looks as if all the Ebubagos, all the ESNs that were created and established are no longer functional. It's overwhelming. The police can't be at the same place at the same. They can't be everywhere at the same time. It's unfortunate, but that's the harsh truth. So I think the vigilantes, there should be more vigilantes. For maybe some of these vigilantes should go for very sophisticated training as well, so they can match these guys pace for pace, action for action. That's not going to wrap it up. Let's meet in that conversation. Also take.